The 4 different personality types of all of your motivated sellers. In this video, I'm going to break down the 4 personality types, the 4 color types all of your motivated sellers are going to have, so you can easily put them more or less into a box so you know how to handle every single type of motivated seller you're going to handle. Is your motivated seller going to be someone who's cool, calm, and collective? How do you deal with that person? How do you deal with a fiery, red, go, go, go type of personality? Or how do you deal with other types of sociable motivated sellers? And really, how do I deal with all these people? And what are the objections that each personality type is going to give me? Knowing this stuff gives you the analytical advantage to absolutely dominate in your real estate wholesaling business. So let's get into it. Whoa. Before I give you this, a psychology class here to really help with your motivated sellers. This is stuff I have spent years kind of figuring out, and it's really given me the edge over the other real estate wholesalers. If you can, please smash that like button and subscribe. What are the 4 types of motivated sellers you're going to deal with in your real estate wholesaling business? Now, courtesy of a lot of psychologists and really brain scientists and people have done tons and tons of research that are just way smarter than me. They've developed the system. This isn't something that I created, and most people go off of this. And really, they just use it for, just learning about people's personalities. But knowing this stuff and using it for your real estate wholesaling business, in sales in general is absolutely amazing, but using it for wholesaling, you can really gain an advantage over your competition, helps you build rapport and really know what to do in these situations. So courtesy of these great people, in this video was a TED Talk that really explains it very well. It goes into a lot more depth if you really want to do some more research on that topic. So what are the 4 types of personality types your motivated sellers are going to be? Now, the 4 ones are blue, green, red, and yellow. So let's break down these motivated seller types, how we handle them, and what we can do to really help them out in selling the property. So we are at blue. So what is blue? Blue is more of a questioning, introverted type of personality. This person is very cool and collective. They're very analytical, more or less, and they're very cautious and precise. That's the best way I can really look at it. So these people are obviously going to be the most type of tire kickers we're going to deal with. These are very analytical people. They're more logical when you're talking to them. So, you can't really invoke the emotion. It's hard to invoke maybe an emotion with this person when trying to get them to sell a property, when we're dealing with analytics. These are the people that most of the time, they just want to list with a realtor, get the best price possible. And they'll ask you a lot of objections and questions. And you got to be on your A game when talking to these types of people. Next here is green. Green is the next part. They're more introverted. They're very caring. They're very relaxed. They're very sharing. The blue is very relaxed too, but these 2 people, mostly with the green, they're more relaxed, caring, sharing. They love to hug, and they're really more of a listener than a talker. So that type of personality works very well. That works really well when you show lots of empathy and you let them talk a little, but obviously you talk a little more with them. But these people, if you show lots of empathy in their situation, you do a lot better. Now, this is the complete opposite of a red personality. So if I tried showing empathy with a red personality, sometimes in certain situations it works, but in other situations, you're absolutely just going to get bulldozed over on their questions, their objections, and really getting to the point. So a red personality is very competitive. They're very fiery. They're very go, 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 go. And they're just here like, hey, let's get this done. Let's get this property sold. Black and white, let's go. They're a lot more extroverted, and that's the best way I can describe them. They're very nice people. They're very loving and caring people too, but that type of personality, they're more important about getting things done and getting to the point. They don't like the nonsense. So maybe when you're dealing with a red personality, it's not best spending an hour with them on an appointment talking about things to build rapport, and they're really more of getting to the point. So those people appreciate that more versus you just kicking tires, just trying to get an offer to them. And in turn, with a red personality, they're a lot quicker to get a contract signed versus like a blue, more cautious personality. And red personalities are a lot more extroverted. Next, here's the last one, which is basically the yellow personality. Now, this yellow personality is extroverted too. Put that type of personality in the social butterfly category, more or less. People, they're very sociable. They love going out, getting drinks. They all love going to happy hour, being the life of the party. They're very enthusiastic. They're very persuasive. And it seems like they always have lots of energy. So the yellow personality works very well. Talking shop, really spending time getting to know someone, getting a lot of trust built, and they're more extroverted. They're very sociable. If you're talking to a seller and they're like, I got this friend who does X, Y, Z. Yeah, they got this friend who works on trucks and cars, and you can have these conversations forever. They're very extroverted, excitable, and very sociable. And those are the 4 personality types. So knowing these types of personality types will help you so much in your real estate wholesaling business. I'm telling you so many times, this is one of the most key points that I did when I was starting out is I would try to be very caring to a red personality, or I would get right to the point with a yellow personality, and it just doesn't work. You're basically turning your tires in the mud. Like, you're not going to get anywhere with these type of people. But really knowing the exact type of personalities with our sellers is going to just help you so much. But some other tips I can give you on your appointments is, with all of these, you still have to qualify with their sellers. You have to ask the same 4 questions that every single real estate wholesaler really needs to do if they want to get a deal. You got to ask them why they're looking to sell the property. You got to ask them what is the condition of the property, what's their time frame for selling, when they want to sell the property, and lastly, what price they're at. Now, your answers are going to vary very much with all of these. Again, when you ask for motivation, the yellow type of personality is going to go on a 5-hour rant on why they want to sell the property, because of knickknacks, this and that, and they're really just going to spill the beans and give you all the information, and they're very enthusiastic, and they got lots of energy, and they can talk your ear off when talking to them on the phone. Red personalities are more of, I'm trying to sell, trying to get rid of the property, X, Y, Z, and that's it. Blue is more like that too. And green, that type of personality, they'll talk a little more, but they're a lot more relaxed and just talking like this. And the red personality is like, I'm trying to sell my property because of X, Y, and Z. And it's not because they're mean or anything. It's just the way their personality and really how their brain's really wired. So it's really important to understand what type of personality to do. I do recommend that you do a little more research in seeing what type of personality you are or your spouse, and then start practicing and analyzing it when talking to people. And really getting used to these personality types will help you so much with motivated sellers. This is something I tell all of my acquisitions people, and really anyone who's just talking to people, is if you know exactly how to deal with certain types of people, it'll help you so much in your real estate wholesaling business. And lastly, when you have employees, it's extremely important to know what personality type they are. There's disc profiles and all these types of things, and really you can do all the analysis you want, but really these 4 personality color types really will help you out a lot. It's a yin and a yang out there. I do recommend you do some research on it, and you'll get the best deals possible. But remember, you could put anyone in these little boxes or categories, but these personality types aren't exactly congruent. A red personality won't do 100% everything when it comes to a red personality. If they're going through a crazy probate or an emotional situation, they might need some caring and empathy. And if someone who is a blue situation and they're emotional about it, and it's a very emotional decision for them, and they're usually in a blue situation, you might have to cross over on some of these deals. So remember, everything is not exactly blue, red, green, or yellow. There's some leeway sometimes, but overall, those are the 4 personality types. So if you got any value out of this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are trying to help as many people as possible in wholesaling real estate. So thank you guys so much, and have a blessed day.